Hey, welcome back to the channel, DIY Rick 66. From time to time I do some projects, small projects on some things that I might want to share with the community, whether they're fails or whether they're successful. I always show them because I don't want to try to fool people or make them think that I'm just throwing videos out there. I want to try to benefit the community. This time it's going to be on my aquarium hobby. If you followed the channel, I have Neolamprologus Multifasciatus, which are Shellies, shell dwellers, African cichlids. They're small fish and they live in shells, which is why they're called Shellies, obviously, right? Well, the problem is they're going to their new home now. They've been in my house now for over a year in a 20 long, and they've developed quite a large community in their shells, and I got to get them out of there to send them on to their new homes. And to get them out of those shells is going to be a little difficult because that's where they built their homes with their brood from juveniles all the way up to adults. It's quite an established community. So what I've got to do is I've got to furnish them some alternate homes that we're going to be able to get them out of fairly easy so that I can show the new person that's going to get them how many are actually coming without just saying, okay, here they are in their shells. There's 50 of them, 60 of them or whatever. They're not going to believe me. And these are kind of rare fish that you don't really find around a lot all the time. And that's why, you want to make sure you show the amount that you're going to do. So this is what we're going to do. We've got a length of PVC pipe here, 1 inch. And instead of using 90-degree L's, which a lot of the people in the community use, I'm an hour away from my actual hardware store, and they're kind of expensive, so I'm going to build my own out of 1 inch pipe, which should be fine. It's going to be long enough where they don't see each other, and I think it's going to work out great. If you go about maybe 3 inches, 4 inches, depending on what you want to do, we're going to put a miter in there, and then we're going to glue them together, we're going to cut them off, and they're going to be homemade 90-degree L's. So let's get to it, and I'll show you what we're going to do. And you can get a tri-square, or you can just kind of guesstimate what 45-degree angle is on this pipe. But I have a tri-square here. I'm going to measure out 3 inches to the center here. That's roughly what the length of my pipe is going to be, my 90 is going to be. And I'm going to draw a line there. And that's just going to give me a guideline of where I'm going to cut it. I can cut it with a Sawzall right across here, or I can cut it with a handsaw, hacksaw, whatever you have. To cut through PVC, this is schedule 40, which is a little bit thicker. As always, wear your safety glasses. We don't want any of this PVC getting in our eyes. Your gloves, if you need gloves, if you don't feel confident, wear them. And I hope you can see that. I'm gonna start right there. Get your mark going right like that. I do recommend a longer blade so you're not jumping around as much, and then maybe you can eyeball it a little bit better. There you go, piece of cake, right? So we're going to clean off these burrs here. You're going to clean off the burrs over here with like a file or something. And that's going to glue right like that. And we're going to cut it off square here. That's going to be our 90. That's their new home. They can go right in there. Nobody's going to be able to see them. If they want to be over here, you can stuff this part down in the sand. If you're worried about it, some people do cap them off. I'm not going to go through all the trouble of capping it off. All right, so we got our two halves here. I'm gonna take out some PVC glue. This is the all-purpose type. It's a different color than probably what you're used to. I'm just gonna put that on there. Now this will be safe for the fish once it cures. No issue there. If you want to take off the writing, you can. Usually some alcohol will remove that writing on the outside of there. Entirely up to you. I'm gonna take those two halves and you're gonna put them together like that. And just hold them for a period of time here. Now this isn't like super glue. PVC glue does have to take some time to set up, but won't take too long. We'll lay right there on the shirt. We'll keep on going and we'll make up some more. Okay, so there you go. They're all built and ready to go in the tank. If you need to flip your cuts around and make it easier when you're cutting your pipe out, that's fine. You don't have to follow exactly what I did. Just use those cuts and keep flipping them over to get the other side and you'll create those 90s. Okay, so here we go. This is what we've got here. They're stirred up a little bit because I've been messing around a little bit in the tank and moving some things around. These are the Neolamprologus Multifasciatus. multis, shell dwellers. You can see all their shells piled up here. Some are piled underneath here. So what the deal is now, like I told you, we're gonna raise them up. I bought this from the dollar store, like $1.50, and my fish should be able to get through these holes. If not, I'm gonna open them up and we'll figure that out as we go here. But I'm gonna hang this over top of the tank. I'm gonna put their shells right inside there. And the theory is they don't like being high. We're gonna put all their new homes on the bottom here, and they're going to go right in there. So there we go. Set up like that. We're gonna reach in and we're gonna put all the shells up top here. So already they're darting in their shells. Put them up here. Make sure that you get the air out of them so they go back down in there. But it is hard to get them out of their shells when you're ready to send them off to their new homes. And let's place our new homes in. If you want to dig them down in there, they're probably going to go and, like little builders that they are, they're probably going to go and go inside these on their own, I would imagine. And they'll build up all around here. If you ever want to see these guys work, it's pretty amazing. They are like little construction workers, and they will move all that substrate all around to accommodate their homes. They'll actually move the shells around, which is amazing. So hopefully you can see they're exploring their new homes. They're going in there, swimming through, trying to figure out which one they want to pick out, what area they like. Okay, so we've left them in there for a while. There goes one, I think, that just came out. See it right there in front of the basket? Hope it was on film. But the last time I looked, there were 3 still in the basket coming out of the shells. You can see them in there. I hope they don't like this home better than the new one. I was hoping we'd get some footage where they're coming out. I'm gonna have to review it and see if they did, but you can see quite a few of them are all getting used to their new homes. Hey, thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. That subscribe button was running down there in the corner. Please hit it. Give us a like and a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know you like our videos, and they'll go up higher in the rankings. Please share with your family and friends, and I hope you enjoy the upcoming holiday seasons. Take care, everybody.